Hello, readers. Welcome to Flow Space 101 Reading Flow. Today, we will read a famous folktale called the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Our big question is, can the bridge hold the goats? In this story, three goats want to cross a bridge, but a troll lives under the bridge. Let's read and find out what happens. Today, we will also practice past tense verbs. Today's reading flow has 7 steps. First, we will learn story words. Then, we will read the folktale. Next, we will find past tense verbs. After that, we will check our understanding. Then, we will speak about the story. We will act it out with role play. Finally, we will learn a science fact about bridges. Let's read, think, and speak together. Let's learn the new words. A goat is an animal with horns. A bridge is something people cross over water. A river is water that flows across land. Grass is a green plant that animals can eat. A troll is a monster in a story. To cross means to go from one side to the other. Heavy means not light. Strong means not weak. Let's read the sentences. The goat crossed the bridge. The troll lived under the bridge. Great job. Now we are ready to read the story. Let's read scene 1. Once there were 3 billy goats. There was a small goat. There was a middle goat. There was a big goat. The goats were hungry. They looked across the river. They saw green grass on the other side. They wanted to cross an old wooden bridge. Now let's look at the past tense verbs. Are changes to were. Look changes to looked. Want changes to wanted. The goats wanted to cross the bridge. Let's read scene 2. The small goat walked onto the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap. A troll shouted from under the bridge. Who is crossing my bridge? The small goat was scared. It is only me, said the small goat. Please wait for my bigger brother. The troll said, fine. Go across. Let's check the past tense verbs. Walk becomes walked. Shout becomes shouted. Say becomes said. Scare becomes scared. The small goat crossed first. Now let's read scene 3. Next, the middle goat walked onto the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap. The bridge shook a little. The troll came out again. Who is crossing my bridge? Shouted the troll. It is only me, said the middle goat. Please wait for my biggest brother. The troll said, fine. Go across. Let's notice the past tense verbs. Come becomes came. Look becomes looked. Cross becomes crossed. The middle goat crossed after the small goat. Let's read the final story scene. Finally, the big goat walked onto the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap. The bridge shook a lot. The troll jumped out. Who is crossing my bridge? Shouted the troll. It is me, said the big goat. I am big. I am strong. I am not afraid. The troll tried to stop him, but the big goat pushed the troll away. At last, all 3 goats crossed safely. Let's check the past tense verbs. Jump becomes jumped. Try becomes tried. Push becomes pushed. Eat becomes ate. The big goat was brave and strong. Now let's check our understanding. Number 1. Why were the goats hungry? Number 2. What did the goats see across the river? Number 3. Who crossed the bridge first? Number 4. Where did the troll live? Number 5. How did the big goat solve the problem? Number 6. What happened at the end? Try to answer in complete sentences. You can use these sentence starters. The goats wanted to. The troll lived. The big goat. Pause the video and say your answers. Now it's time to speak. Talk with your partner or answer out loud. Which goat was the bravest? Why? Was the troll kind or unkind? What would you say to the troll? How did the goat solve the problem? You can use the expression bank. I think he was brave because the troll was, I would say, they solved the problem by, here is an example. I think the big goat was the bravest because he was not afraid. Now it's your turn. Let's act out the story. You need 5 roles. Narrator, small goat, middle goat, big goat, troll. Let's begin. Narrator. 3 goats wanted to cross the bridge. Small goat, I am hungry. I want to eat grass. Troll. Who is crossing my bridge? Small goat, please wait for my bigger brother. Middle goat. Please wait for my biggest brother. Big goat, I am big and strong. I am not afraid. Troll, stop. This is my bridge. Narrator. The big goat pushed the troll away. All goats now, we can eat the green grass. Great acting. Try again with different voices. Now let's connect the story to science. Why did the bridge need to be strong? A bridge must hold weight. The small goat was light. The middle goat was heavier. The big goat was the heaviest. Heavy things push down with more force. A strong bridge can hold more weight. Let's say the key science words. Weight, force, a strong, weak material. Big idea. A bridge must be strong enough to hold weight. Let's retell the story together. First, the small goat crossed the bridge. Next, the middle goat crossed the bridge. Then, the big goat crossed the bridge. The big goat pushed the troll away. Finally, the goats ate the green grass. Great job. You retold the story. Today, we read a folktale, practiced past tense verbs, spoke about the story, and learned a science fact about bridges. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next lesson. How do bridges hold weight?